We start the action at Old Trafford, where this year's Cup finalists Manchester United take on Sunderland, beaten finalists in the Milk Cup. In reality, perhaps a game of last chances for United to threaten Everton and for Sunderland to avoid relegation. Your commentator is Barry Davis.
Kevin Moran finds himself in the curious position of wanting Sunderland to offer sufficient challenge to put him into the United Cup final team. He's in today's lineup after a 2-month absence, started by injury, in place of Graham Hogg, who's serving a one-match suspension. The other change in the side is a rare chance for Alan Brazil because Frank Stapleton is injured. United's manager, Ron Atkinson, makes great play in today's programme with the importance of finishing as runners-up and going to Wembley in winning form. The last 3 games his team has played in the league have brought 2 defeats and 1 draw. Sunderland's statistics since their Wembley appearance in the Milk Cup are damning truths. 1 win and 1 draw in 8 games and only 2 goals scored. Their decline can be of no satisfaction to anyone who has a feel for the tradition of the game, and seems very hard on the likes of Venison and Pickering, Elliott and Bennett, both of whom returned today after suspension, and in particular perhaps on Chris Turner, whose displays at one end of the field have deserved greater support at the other. Sunderland's team, in fact, shows just 2 changes from the Wembley lineup, and on this particular afternoon, only a victory will do for them. Match refereed by Howard Taylor of Oadby in Leicestershire, and Sunderland, as ever, with their marvellous support. Walker, who scored a hat-trick in the match up at Roker Park, including 2 from the penalty spot. Just to remind you that United were leading 2-0 in that match and lost it 3-2, with 2 men sent off, Hodgson and Hughes. It's Kevin Moran playing on the left of the central 2 in defence. Arthur Albiston. Pitch looking pretty soft and well marked. And talking of marks, that's the most famous one on the ground, Mark Hughes of United and Wales. Wallace. Bennett to Elliott. Cummins. Brazil. Elliott couldn't get to him. Typical driving play by Whiteside. Here is Hughes. Robson coming near post. And the shot misses the far. And Robson made the run on the near post. Olsen was coming on the far. And the cross bisected the 2 and the 6-yard box. Bennett. Hodgson looks up to find Pickering making the forward run. There was a gap that was created, and here's Pickering. I must say my only thoughts on this fixture is why didn't Sunderland take this sort of attacking policy at Wembley? Hughes. Strachan. Kidman. Great touch by Olsen to Robson, but the ball didn't bounce too kindly for Robson. And what a marvellous touch from the Dane. Sunderland then playing with 3 up and 4 in midfield and 3 at the back. United players forward. Brazil. Venison. The extra touch cost him, and the goal is scored by Brian Robson. One captain seizes on the mistake of his opposite number, because the extra touch then, instead of clearing the ball from Venison, offered too much of the ball. It was taken off him, and Robson scored. That's a real body blow to Sunderland so early in the match. Goal coming in the 6th minute of the contest. Here's Walker. Bailey following it all the way. Walker, who started the Sunderland comeback in the match at Roker Park. One of their most consistent players, Barry Venison, certainly at fault then. So the game came from a rather curious position. Got a bit more space this time. Strachan. And a free kick for the foul off the ball by Chisholm. Who caught Strachan as Strachan was looking for the return ball. Free kick coming in the 10th minute of the match, and almost dead centre. Gidman hits it. It's a good one and a good save. Struck it well to John Gidman. There's Olive, the Manchester United secretary, the man right in the middle there. Wallace, Hodgson. Pickering. In for the shot, and he scores! 17 minutes gone, 1-1 the score, and Gary Bailey a little cross with himself. Nick Pickering saw the opportunity as he cut inside, and it was a bouncing ball, and the bounce deceived the goalkeeper. So Sunderland's attacking policy bearing fruit. And they have the free kick. And there are some of the most loyal supporters in the land, and the most vociferous, and some with the greatest humour too. Hodgson. McGrath. Venison, just a stretch. Whiteside, just a hoof away. Fine ball, beautifully played off. Strachan. Bennett matching him, and he's gone too far. Strachan finishing up in front of the boards, and I wonder whether that cameraman got the shot he was looking for. And by McGrath again. Whiteside. Hughes has gone to the right. Instant movement, instant pass. Robson coming across. Did well to pull it back. And Turner did well to react. But in fact, the ball had gone out. He's so quick in seeing the opening is Mark Hughes. Chris Turner, I think likely to be the player of the year, Sunderland supporters. Cummins, Venison, Chisholm. On by Brazil, Hughes, Chisholm. A late challenge produces the free kick. United have 4 players to the right of the kicker. Olsen just behind the wall. Smallest man on the edge of the wall from Gidman's viewpoint. And Cummins challenges for the ball and in the end gets it, but not for long. McGrath loses out to Bennett. But again, not for long. of neat footwork. Foul by Elliott. And the pressure growing on Sunderland as half-time approaches, under 5 minutes. Hughes. And a penalty is given because Elliott had a neck hold on Mark Hughes. Great complaints from the Sunderland players. But there was a moment then when Elliott had his arm round Mark Hughes' neck, and the referee thought that the challenge was sufficient to award the penalty. Whiteside to take. Hits the post, Strachan, kicked away by Turner. He's the hero again. Pickering. Well, the ball seemed to have gone past his hand, struck the post, but how quickly he reacted when Strachan followed up. Well, the end of a very interesting half. Robson opening the scoring and things looking good for United, but Pickering equalising, and then Norman Whiteside missing an opportunity from the penalty spot. And Sunderland's needs and their fears playing an important part in that first 45 minutes. They're a picture of the start of the latest improvements to be made on this fine ground at Old Trafford, and they'll be completed in the summer. Well, the match between these two sides at Roker Park featured 2 Sunderland penalties. This time it's a United penalty and missed by Norman Whiteside. So among the decisions which Ron Atkinson has to make before Wembley, bearing in mind United's penalty record, who will take them should they have one there? Particularly, I suppose one ought to remember the fact that there hasn't been a penalty missed in an FA Cup final. There's Chris Turner, who saved the follow-up here. McGrath, Cummins. Warren. Pickering. McGrath. Cummins. Fed through by Olsen, and then by Robson. Hughes. Strachan outside. Played the ball beautifully. He was turning the other way as he did so. Daniels header, corner. Which both McGrath and Moran have come forward. McGrath going all the way to the near post. Moran just inside the 18-yard area. Number 6. And he comes for it. Oh, what a good save! Brilliant save by Chris Turner, and a fine header by Kevin Moran, who scored both United's goals in this fixture last season. He met it very powerfully, and how beautifully it was caught. And Sunderland waiting to bring on Howard Gale. And Sean Elliott, who has been suffering from injury, is the player to be replaced. Strachan. McGrath. Oof. We gave that one away. Pickering. A nasty bounce. And in the end it got up, I suppose, reasonably comfortably high for Gary Bailey, who was deceived by Pickering with the bounce for Sunderland's goal. Pickering. Hodgson. just blocked the path of John Gidman. Gidman. Good header! Kevin Moran seeing the ball come back off the post, straight into the feet of Chris Turner, and away for the corner. Twice denied. Here he comes for a third try, and is thrice denied. Pickering, good early ball from Wallace. Pickering forced away by Robson, not completely. Walker, yes! Clive Walker, the ball going off the foot of Gary Bailey. And the man whose goals beat United at Roker Park has put Sunderland in the lead at Old Trafford. Against the run of play, it must be said that Sunderland and their supporters will not worry too much about that. And Gary Bailey, who's had hardly anything to do, has been beaten twice and will not look back with joy on either. The first, his fault; the second, a really surprising break. Hughes. Bennett. Pickering, who got the better of Brian Robson in the end and got the cross in. Brazil. Gidman, that's a good cross. Hughes didn't really get hold of the header. But fine play by John Gidman. He was going very quickly and adjusted his balance to getting a really good cross. 2 or 3 on the near post. Good save again, there it's gone in. And this time, Kevin Moran has the luck on his side. Stretford Enders applaud. Sunderland have to start again. And Moran, who got 2 against Sunderland last season, gets 1 now. Chris Turner got his hands to it, but couldn't stop it edging over the line. Fair contest between Gale and Whiteside. And followed by an eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation. More intent than action. More threat than action. Moran. Does he want history to repeat itself? Certainly working hard, Kevin Moran, to get a place at Wembley. Good play by Olsen, who's had very much the better of Venison. Brazil. Chisholm. In the end, the back pass was a bit sharp. Venison. Walker chasing. I don't think he'll make it. Well, a contest which lived up to the earlier game at Roker Park. But Len Ashurst goes off, and I'm sure in his heart of hearts he must believe that a point was not enough. For 5 minutes, Sunderland thought they were going to do it when Walker gave them a 2-1 lead. But Kevin Moran, who did so well against Sunderland last season and was so determined to do well in his comeback this afternoon, got the equalising goal in a 2-2 match in which United had far more of the play, but still couldn't win it. And as ever, the Sunderland supporters applauding their team, and they applaud the opposition as well as they did Norwich at Wembley. But sadly, I think they're going to have to see their team battle to come up again.
And I must say, a glance at that table does suggest strongly that Sunderland will go down with Stoke City, leaving either Coventry, West Ham, Luton, Ipswich or Norwich to complete the unlucky trio. I know there was considerable pressure on both teams at Old Trafford this afternoon, but I still didn't think it excuses one or two of the tackles I saw.